Hi there, it's Karen Greenhouse, and this is another quick overview of a mini math lesson. This one is on statistics, exploring confidence intervals. And this is an application, so you would want students to have an understanding of what confidence intervals are, sample size, mean, standard deviation, those types of things. So this is more of an application and analyzing what percentages to use, those types of things. So again, I'm using ClassPad.net and it's free and you can get a free account as well. So if you don't have one, I suggest you sign up for one, because then anything that you do, you can save into your account and then you can create your own things. So you can explore and create and share with your students as well. So I would suggest getting a free account. And I'm just going to move right into the activity that we're exploring in this video overview, which is exploring confidence intervals. So this is based off of fostering statistical thinking. I've adapted an activity, and there was a study done of men and women and their average body temperature, their mean body temperatures. And what we have here is just the summary statistics for the male. So basically, it was a sample size of 65. The mean was 98.1 degrees Fahrenheit, and the standard deviation was 0.7. So this information is going to be used throughout the activity. And so what's going to happen as students come here, what you see here is a template. So ClassPad.net has AP statistics templates and tests and all those things that you would need for an AP stats class. I've provided the template here, and basically students are going to read the directions and fill in what they are asking for. And basically the first thing is, what happens to the width, the confidence interval width, if you change your confidence percent, your confidence level, right? So what happens if you want an 80% confidence, 85%, 90%, 95%? What is happening? So what they're going to do is they're going to take each one of these and use the template. So basically what's changing is the confidence level. The mean's going to be from this information up here, the standard deviations from this information up here, and the sample sizes from up there. So none of this is changing. It's testing what happens if you change your confidence level. And so they're going to do each one, and I'll just do the first one just so you can see what happens. So they're going to plug in the template, and the mean was, I think, 98.1. Standard deviation was 0.7, and the sample size was 65. So once I've filled in the template, then we're going to hit execute, and then what they're being asked to do is to write these numbers rounded to the hundredths into these tables. So once they've got this table filled out, then they're going to use a calculation to fill in this third column, or actually it's the fourth column, so upper minus lower, and they're going to get the width of the confidence interval. And then they're going to use this information to make a data plot, a scatter plot, and basically analyze what's happening as those confidence levels are changing. So we're using statistics this whole way through. So I'm going to just click on one of the tables here that's here. I'm not going to spend time filling all these in, just to show you when you click on a column, all the statistics menu comes up. And this little template right here came from the interval options. So if I click here, here are my interval options, and I simply had chosen this one, and it brings up the template. So these templates live in the statistical menu that comes from the table. When students have filled in the data, they're going to then do a scatter plot of, they're going to do a scatter plot of column A and whatever they get in column D. And so they're then going to go to graph and do a scatter plot. So they're using a lot of statistical options and functions in ClassPad from this table. And again, the directions are there. So that's what they're doing. So then the first part of that is they're doing the t intervals. And then we come back down, and over here it's another similar situation, but this time instead of changing the confidence level, we're going to change the sample size. So then it's a slightly different one. They're keeping the confidence level the same as it was, and then they're going to change the n instead and see what happens, and again make another scatter plot. And then at the very end they're going to do a t-test. And so again, here's this template, and they're going to do the same thing, change the value for the sample size and see if that has an impact on the probability value, the p-value. So all of these again are simply coming from, let me just show you where I got this t-test. that would be here in the test thing, and you'll see that it is right here, one sample t-test. So I just wanted to make sure everyone knew where these templates are coming from, but the templates are there, and students are simply going to fill in and change things and record their data. So lots of different statistical options going on here. We have a template for the testing. We have a table for them to collect the data. They're going to use that data to create scatter plots and make comparisons and some analysis. So lots going on, and it's all coming from the statistical menu in ClassPad.net.